Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Richard Schwartz and Associates Studios and the Magnolia Fields podcast. Tanner Marler alongside Cody Blazak, and if you're just joining us, we went over what had to be, I think at this point, unless this week or next week just wows us, the game of the year. On into this week's game of the week, though. Grenada at Saltillo. Tigerland, we're coming.
I don't know if they want Grenada to come, though.
They don't. I'm telling you right now, 2-7 Saltillo wants no piece of this Grenada team.
Macaleb Taylor.
Yeah.
One word or two words.
I was going to say that's
one
words.
name.
Close enough. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the numbers on this guy it's just insane. He's got basically 1,700 yards on the ground already, 1,694 to be exact, 28 touchdowns. That is 3 a game.
And here's the deal. I saw somebody say, because I think we said he's like the Ashton Jeanty of
we did say that.
Mississippi high school football. Someone compared him to J.J. Hill. Look at the numbers. J.J. Hill is fantastic. He's not Macaleb Taylor good right now.
I will say they're not far off yardage-wise.
They're not. Touchdowns
Macaleb Taylor also has like 70 more carries.
Yeah. Touchdowns wise.
But on 70 more carries.
I mean, yeah.
He's got 8 more on like around about 70 more carries.
I just also think he's physically impressive too. The guy's 6 foot tall, 205 pounds.
You're right. I mean, he's going to be a sight to behold come Friday. I mean, this is a guy we've been told we need to get out and see, and we're finally getting to it. And if I had to guess, he is going to run as much as he can for about a quarter, and that's going to be about it. Maybe a half.
I see a half.
Maybe a half.
I see a half. Now, here's the thing with the Taylor and Hill comparisons. Hill's the Mississippi State offer, right? But like you said, you look at the stats, and the yardage is very similar. Taylor's got more touchdowns.
Correct.
I don't get how they're not talked about in the same space near as much. Maybe it's a geography thing. Us being closer to Tupelo, we hear more about Hill. But people on TikTok have been talking about this Taylor kid all season long, and when we turned on the tape, we said we've got to go watch.
Yeah, no, actually, I'll tell you why they're not in the same category. It's not 70 more carries for Taylor. It's over 100.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more carries.
So, I mean, 6 more touchdowns on over 100 more carries. I think that might be why.
Maybe.
And that's just my thoughts. I mean, don't get me wrong. The kid can play.
But he's not even rated on 24/7. No rating.
I can't help you.
I mean, I look at Prep Red Zone. He's not even, or I'm not logged in on here, but Prep Red Zone has got some stuff on him. But as far as 24/7 is concerned, not even got a recruiting profile made.
Yeah, I mean, also a senior, so I mean,
some junior college is going to be very lucky.
No, they will. Absolutely agree. We'll see what he can do come Friday. But I think, and we talk about the numbers, and it's all just numbers on a piece of paper, essentially. But I think the difference when you look at numbers is really the average that Hill puts up, and just because of the carries. I mean, don't get me wrong, 1,600, almost 1,700 yards on the ground is impressive, but with almost 250 carries, I feel like if some other backs had that opportunity, they would maybe not the 1,600 yards, but they'd be sitting around Hill's numbers at the 13, 14.
You have to think so, right?
That would be my guess.
I mean,
imagine if we got to see both of them play each other. That's a game to watch.
That would be fun. Obviously, Grenada being 6A, Tupelo being 7A.
Correct.
We're not going to see it for the rest of the year.
But imagine if we did.
It would be fun. Also, we've talked about how good Taylor is, yes, and he's the backbone of this team. But this is a Grenada team that's really gearing up to make a run at that 6A title.
No, they are. And let's not forget about the quarterback either with Braden Trusty. He's got 1,000 passing yards on the season to complement Taylor, 10 touchdowns. I mean,
they can pull it up and throw it when they need to.
You've got a couple of options on this team, and that's a big plus.
That it is. Yeah, they can pull up and throw it when they need to. I mean, I'm looking at Macaleb Taylor's Twitter right now. He's got an offer from Alcorn State. Holmes is offered. East Mississippi's offered. East Central, Mississippi Delta, basically every junior college in Mississippi. Again, I just don't see why the Division I interest isn't there. But again, he's going to make some junior college very, very happy.
Hopefully, we will be able to see him at a junior college sometime in the near future, if that is the case.
That might be the case. That might be the case.
The more I look at it, though, the more I'm with you. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference in height and weight between Hill and Taylor, but it's not much.
Not much. I mean, listen to his stat line against Clinton. Listen to his stat line against Clinton. And this is from, earlier this year, September 22nd. Kid had 7 touchdowns in one night. 325 yards on 40 carries. Now,
it's crazy.
Is that a lot? Yeah, that's a lot of carries. 7 touchdowns in a night is insane. It's insane. So, like I said, he's going to make some junior college very happy, and I would wager that junior college will not be his only step.
What is that, 49 points including the PAT? Mm-hmm. That's insane. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's how many points Tupelo as a team put up against Clinton.
Correct.
I mean,
I'm excited. Again, he may only play a half. Again, Saltillo, a 2-3 win football team. They're not great.
He might score 7 touchdowns and a half, though.
Maybe. Depends how many times I let him tote it.
Correct.
We'll see. I'm excited, though. Give me your score prediction, Cody.
Macaleb Taylor to Saltillo by a lot.
I am also going to go Grenada. I'm going to go Grenada 49, Saltillo 10.
The big question...
Or 7. Saltillo 7.
I think the big question is how long do they keep Taylor in the game, which really...
I don't know if it's going to matter.
Well, no, you're right, but I think if you leave him in, the chances of more points being scored are a lot higher. I mean, we've seen what Grenada has kind of put up points-wise this year, at least. They've put up 55 to Clinton, 40 a bunch of times. I think it just depends.
They can score. They
can score.
And again, this is a rough Saltillo team. I've got Grenada 49, Saltillo 7.
It'll be in that realm.
It will be. But we're going to get to see Macaleb Taylor. I'm excited. Tigerland, we are coming straight up Highway 45 this Friday night. If you see us out, don't be a stranger. We always love chatting with the fans, players, everybody. We cannot wait to get to Saltillo.
It's going to be fun. It's sad that we're getting towards the end of the season.
I know. Season's ending. We're winding down football season. We're about to wind up basketball season.
Playoffs, here we come.
That's all for this week. As always, thanks for watching and listening here on the Magnolia Fields podcast from the Richard Schwartz and Associates Studios. Signing off. We'll catch you guys next week.